and is very obviously not a real human being. Okay. Probably not much, I guess. I don't know. So we had good fun. Which pretty, let's see. Have you ever visited Egypt? No, but I would love to. Was I a straight A student? I was, actually. I was a big nerd in basically my whole life. I graduated college with just about a 4.0. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I guess in my eventual career, it didn't make that much of a difference. I got my degree still. Does Noel have more secrets in season 2? Do you honestly think he would have less secrets? I think the more we get to know Noel, the less we know about him. Let me just say that. There's some interesting things coming up. I can't wait for June 14th, guys. See what we've been up to. Somebody just called me Brad. Favorite Disney character? Jasmine from Aladdin. I had a huge crush on her when I was a kid. I realize she's a cartoon character. I'm very well aware of that now. Let's see here. Which Pretty Little Liar girl is prettiest? Oh, come on. I'm not going to answer that. My favorite French dish that I like to eat? Pretty good question. Does French toast count? No, I didn't think so. Crepes. I love crepes. I think they're, small pancakes, but they're great. I love pancakes too. Favorite ice cream? Cookies and cream, hands down. Some interesting personal questions here. Shout out to Nora from Dubai. I probably butchered both of those pronunciations. However, been to Massachusetts. I can't say I have. Will Pretty Little Liars be at Comic-Con this year? I haven't heard anything about it, but I certainly hope so. That'd be great. I'd love to go to Comic-Con. It's not too far from here. It's only in San Diego. Actually, I do have something to tell you guys. One of our favorite directors on Pretty Little Liars, Norman Buckley, has issued a challenge that if we can get him to 8,000 followers on Twitter, and you can follow him at NORBUCK, Norman Buckley. So please follow him, and he will buy the entire production staff in the production office of Pretty Little Liars dinner, which is not going to be cheap. There's a lot of great people that work there, and guys, they honestly just deserve it. They've been working so much harder and longer hours than a lot of us have to put out an amazing show. So let's get Norman to 8,000 followers so he is forced to buy everybody dinner. And so yeah, do that. And plus, he's a great follow. He's entertaining and he's interesting. So you got, I don't think you'd regret it. Will I sing Rebecca Black's Friday? No, I won't. I will say that, she's a millionaire by now? Isn't that insane? She churned out one crazy popular song, and she's a millionaire from it. I think that's amazing. Did I have braces? I get that question all the time. I never did. These are all natural, but I have terrible eyesight. So I make up for it. Hopefully I'll get the laser surgery soon, but I don't quite trust it yet. Am I going to watch Your Highness to see Natalie Portman? Yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding? I'll never miss a Natalie Portman movie. You guys are so funny. Let's see. Oh, and James Franco's in it too. And I don't know if you guys saw 127 Hours, but I just saw it the other night, and he carries that whole movie on his shoulders. I think he's such an incredible actor. How does it feel knowing that you have 200 people listening to you right now? I guess I didn't realize it was so many. Now I'm intimidated. Oh, God. Do I have ADHD? Not diagnosed, but probably. I honestly have no idea. Did you and Tyler sneak into ABDC? No, we didn't sneak in. What kind of shady people do you think we are? We were both invited. I'm not sure how, but we will be in next Thursday's Kesha episode, so make sure you check that out. So many people want to see the glasses. I'm so blown away. I didn't realize glasses were so popular. I have an actor friend that has fake glasses with no lenses that he wears just for auditions to look smarter. I think that's an interesting choice. It works for him. He's doing well. Do I have any phobias? I am scared of two things, and two things only. And this order. 1, failure. 2, spiders. I realize that's ridiculous, but that's why they call it a phobia. Because it's ridiculous. So, I guess I would rather encounter a spider than fail, but do I like to cook? Wow. Not really. I'm not good at it. I used to work as a cook at a bar, so you can tell whoever hired me for that obviously made a great decision. And we made terrible, terrible food all the time. I just watched Private. How was that? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I had a blast filming Private. I thought it was so fun, and I read all the books beforehand, and same thing with Pretty Little Liars. I read all those books too, but I thought I personally would talk to Kieran, who she writes under the name Kate Bryan. I'm sorry, she wrote all the private books. So I would talk to her off and on about the character and try to get a feel for it all, and I had so much fun shooting that. I think the funniest part about it is it's these short web series, so our characters, Thomas and Reed, eventually get together on the in the books. In the show, it's 3 minutes of screen time, and we're dating already. I always thought that was funny. It's such a quick relationship, but star-crossed lovers, if you know, you know. Which Pretty Little Liars is prettiest? I'm not going to answer that. Have I ever been starstruck? I made a point when I moved to Hollywood that I'm not going to make a big deal about celebrity or get all starstruck or anything like that, but I'll tell you what, some of the people that really blow my mind are people I used to watch on TV when I was kids. So I'll see a movie star, I'll see Steve Carell over there, and I won't make a big deal about it, but I'll see one of the guys from Salute Your Shorts or something, and I'll lose my mind. Who did I see? Do you guys remember the show? This is going to age me terribly. Remember the show Hanging with Mr. Cooper? You remember that one? I saw Mr. Cooper at the mall the other day, and was far more excited than I would have been for a movie star. So it's always the people you used to watch when you were a kid, I think. If I ever met Melissa Joan Hart, I would probably lose my mind, because I grew up on Clarissa Explains It All. Ooh, question about Hunger Games. I am a rabid Hunger Games fan. I love the books. I read them all one day at a time. I picked up Hunger Games and I was done with it in one day. And the same thing with Catching Fire and then Mockingjay. I wish that I would have had a crack at Gale, honestly. I think they've assembled a great cast for the movies. I don't personally know any of those guys, but I thought Gale would be a great character for me, and I was really excited to try and audition for it, but I didn't get in. What can I say about Diego's new movie? I can say that I'm so proud of that guy. He's we shot just a couple episodes together on PLL, and now he's doing this show on MTV, which is going to be huge, and he's doing this movie Rock of Ages with I think Tom Cruise. No big deal. So kudos, Diego. He's blown me away. He's fantastic, and he's just expect nothing but great things from him. My favorite childhood cartoon. Probably Rocko's Modern Life. Or Doug, maybe. I used to love both those shows. If you watch Rocko's Modern Life as an adult, you'll realize how weird it is. As a kid, I loved it. And I actually got to work with one of the animators who did Doug. Actually directed a show I worked on a little while ago. And I never knew it. And then one day he got bored and he just drew this little a little sketch of Quail Man, if you guys remember Quail Man. And I was like, oh my God, Jeff, you didn't work on Doug, did you? And he worked on it for years. It's so funny how all that comes full circle. We love you and hungry. Interesting. Favorite Disney movie? Aladdin, obviously. Are you the same age as Ian? No, I am actually a little older than Ian. Hollywood, what can I say? I feel like I should take some questions from my text messages as well. From my Let me get a shout out to Alex Krieger. This is really weird watching you talk to yourself online. Isn't it? It is kind of funny when you think about it. I am sitting here alone in my apartment just talking. There's nobody else chatting with me. Do you like American Idol? I actually haven't watched much of American Idol. I don't watch a lot of reality TV, but I get into some of the contests. Like, what was it I watched? You must watch Face Off, about these Hollywood makeup artists. I dug that show. There was a show just on about parkour, about free running, which I think is it's a skill I'd like to learn. Put it on my resume someday. That was great. Let's see. I don't watch a lot of reality TV. I stick to scripted TV because that's where I work. And the more you watch scripted TV, the more they'll make scripted TV, and the more you watch reality, the more they'll make that. So let's keep me employed, guys. Let's watch some scripted TV, huh? What do you say? Do you read all the tweets about you? I don't know about. I don't read them about me. If you talk to me, I do read every tweet that you mention at Brant Daugherty. I read every single one of them. I can't respond to all of them. I wish I could, because you guys are amazing. I have a bunch on my phone right now that I'm itching to read. But I do read absolutely every single one of them. So if you send a tweet to at Brant Daugherty, guarantee you I will read it. And, I will try my best to respond, but I wish I had the time. I wish I had the time to talk to all you guys.